From the Garden of Eden to salvation, I was there. This is the story of humanity. Have you ever wondered why every human being seeks happiness, yet always finds suffering? Why we long for love, yet hurt one another? Why we desire security, yet live our lives in fear? And most importantly, why do we all know that one day we will die? These questions are not new. Humanity has been asking them for thousands of years. And one of the stories that attempts to answer them with the deepest insight is recorded in one of the oldest books in the world. That is the book of Genesis. And this story may not just be about people from the past. It may be the story of each of us today.
In the beginning, the Bible tells us, human beings were not created for suffering, not created for fear, not created for competition or the struggle to survive, but created for relationship. Relationship with God, relationship with others, and relationship with themselves. That place was called the Garden of Eden. But Eden may not simply be a place on a map. Eden may be a symbol of the state in which humanity is complete, the state in which we know who we are, where we came from, and why we exist.
But then, everything changed. When humanity chose to define good and evil on their own terms, chose to place themselves at the center of life instead of God. This is what the Bible calls sin. And sin may not simply mean breaking a rule. It may mean severing yourself from the very source of life. The consequences? Fear, shame, selfishness, envy, greed, and ultimately, death.
After that, human history began. Generation after generation was born, building families, building cities, building civilizations, building technology, building wealth, building power. Yet the Bible records one phrase, repeated again and again. And then he died. Adam died, Seth died, Enosh died, Kenan died, Mahalalel died, Jared died, Methuselah died, Lamech died. As if the author is telling us, no matter what a person builds or achieves, in the end, everyone faces the same truth: death.
But then, amid the list of those who were born and died, one name stood apart: Enoch. The Bible does not say he was wealthy. It does not say he was powerful. It does not say he built an empire. It says only this: Enoch walked with God. And when his story ended, the Bible did not say, and then he died. Instead, it said, God took him. This was a small crack in the wall of death. And for the first time, the Bible began to whisper, perhaps death is not the end of everything. After that, the story continued to Noah, to Abraham, to David, and finally to the Messiah, who, according to Christian belief, came to solve the problem that began in the Garden of Eden. Where Adam brought sin into the world, Christ brought salvation. Where Adam brought death,
Christ brought life. But before we journey further, there are still many important questions. What is the Garden of Eden, really? What exactly is sin? Why did Cain kill Abel? How is original sin passed down? Why did people in the early generations live for hundreds of years? And why didn't Enoch die like everyone else? In the next episode, we will begin with the very first question, the one that may change the way you see life forever. What was humanity created for? And what have we lost since the day we left the Garden of Eden? This is I Was There, taking you through from the Garden of Eden to salvation.